What's going on, guys? blinkFRO here, and today I'm bringing you another Seattle Seahawks franchise. We are 10-0 going up against the 8-2 Green Bay Packers. And for this game, we have Sherman out, and the Packers have Dominguez, Newhouse, Sitton, and Weaver all out for them for this game. So this one is in Lambeau Field. And once again, the second time ever we've played in Lambeau Field in the Seahawks franchise, it is snowing. I mean, it is late into the season. But I still think it's a little early to be snowing this hard in Green Bay. But nevertheless, I mean, this is week 12, so that is probably around November, I would say, early December. I think like mid to late November, actually. But anyways, Green Bay Packers start off with the ball. James Starks gets a 4-yard rush there. And on 3rd and 6, Aaron Rodgers dropping back, and he gets sacked by Mebane. I still don't know how to say his name. I actually have internet now, so I should probably look up how to say his name for the future. But more importantly, what I really have to say in this video is I really apologize to anyone that says that the difficulty I'm playing is too easy for me. It is all Madden sliders. I leave the link in the description for every single Seahawks video, at least for this season. And since I was without internet, I recorded weeks, I think, 5 through 17. So they all had the same difficulty level, and I recorded them all before your guys' input. So up until week 17, which would include week 17 obviously, I am still playing on the same difficulty. So don't be too discouraged. I will be bumping up the difficulty for the playoffs. I probably will be bumping it up to like a stupid hard difficulty level just because you guys keep hating and I want to make this more challenging. I'll probably bump up all the computer sliders by like at least 10 or 15. If you go ahead and click the description, the link in the description, probably comment on that video, the one that's in the description, and tell me what I should change, what you guys think I should change. I really think I should change a couple of the computer pass rush things and stuff like that. I don't get sacked too much, but I need to get sacked a little bit more, and I apologize for this video if I'm not really talking about the video itself. But Chad Johnson drops a 3rd and 13 that could have been a huge gain there. But yeah, I need to change a bunch of things in order to make you guys happy, and that brings it to another point. I think after this season, season number 2, I'm just going to end the Seattle Seahawks franchise. I apologize for all of you guys that were loving this, but it is the month of June, late June actually, and Madden comes out in 2 months. So once NCAA 13 comes out in about, I think, 2 weeks, I'm going to be focusing on that a lot. And I will be doing more than likely that NFL 2K13 with All Pro Football 2K8 season. It's just one season because that's all you could do. So I'm not going to be stopping completely on football videos. There's a slight chance I might do like a superstar mode in Madden in the meantime just to fill the gap, but it's not going to be out too often. But I will be continuing like my NBA and all that stuff. I just want to be able to focus on NCAA 13. And take a little break from Madden because I want to get excited for Madden 13. I mean, I am now, but I just want NFL football to be just a little bit fresh for me. That's why I like to stop things about a month or 2 before the new game comes out. Look at this fumble recovery by Nick Collins. He picks it up. Matt Flynn tries chasing him down, and he just barely tackles him. It's not a tackle, and Nick Collins runs this one down for a pick 6. Well, not a pick 6, a fumble recovery, and they tie up the game 7-7. So that's that. At the end of this season, I am stopping the Seattle Seahawks franchise, and for right now, for Madden 13, I'm going to be doing a Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. I will not be using the Seattle Seahawks again. More than likely, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars, as they are my second favorite team in the NFL. Favorite team is the Green Bay Packers, if you guys still don't know that yet. Maurice Jones-Drew is my favorite play in the NFL. But that is a very nice gain by LaMichael James. That's the thing about the running sliders. You can't, it's really hard to run up straight up the middle. But if you go to the outside, it's pretty easy. And a lot of people criticize me for toss, or not the toss plays. Look at this touchdown run by LT, who retired, by the way, which is a shame. A lot of people can like criticize me for the slant passes, but honestly, it's like if I call them, they're like, oh, why do you keep calling like the slant plays, or why do you always pass it to the guy who's on a slant? Like, that's not realistic. It's like, obviously I'm gonna pass it to the guy that is wide open. That is pretty realistic to me. And I actually do most of the time I ask Madden. The reasoning behind that, no, it's not because I'm horrible at this game. It's because if I were to call the plays myself, for offense, they would all be about the same 5 plays, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see that. But then again, when I ask Madden, it's basically the same plays. When you ask Madden, they don't go too deep into the playbook. They don't really do substitutions. I don't really do substitutions as it is when you do by formation. But for Madden 13, I'm going to try to open up the play calling a little bit more and shy a little bit away from the slants. It's just I love the slant plays. I've been in love with the slant plays before I even knew they were considered cheap. But, you know, it is what it is. If you guys don't like my franchise, you don't have to watch it. But I will try to shy away from some of those plays come the playoffs. And like I said, I'll be bumping up the difficulty quite a bit, make it a lot harder. And the other thing I don't understand is when people say it's too easy. Yeah, it's kind of like it's winnable. All the games are winnable. I wouldn't say it's extremely easy because I only show you guys the highlights. You only see the positive stuff that happens. You don't see me struggling on drives where I go 3 and out, because I do go 3 and out a lot in the video. You just don't see it. Look at this. I tried going for a pass at the end of the half, and we got sacked and fumbled it, but luckily Frank Zombo got dragged down or tackled before he got into the end zone, which wrapped up the half. And this is just a holding call here. I believe this is, yeah, just nothing spectacular. I thought it was something significant like John Moffitt, but it wasn't. But here's another holding call when Marshawn Lynch gets a nice 28 yard carry there. That was a holding call. That one is bringing us back once again. So 3rd and 21 after we gained about 10 yards and 2 downs. We're calling for a Hail Mary. Going deep with Matt Flynn to the right-hand side. I believe this is Baldwin. And look at that spectacular catch by Jonathan Baldwin. Did I just call him Jonathan Baldwin? He's Doug Baldwin. Jonathan Baldwin is the one on the Chiefs. I don't know why I just said Jonathan Baldwin. Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing. A lot of people criticize me for like messing up someone's name, like if I were to say Johnny Flynn instead of Matt Flynn. The thing you have to understand is I do a Hornets association with Johnny Flynn in it, so I'm constantly saying the 2 last names in every video, and yeah, I am human, so I will mix them up every now and then, and I do mix up names every now and then because they're players with very common last names, and I just have a quick brain lapse between NBA and NFL players, and I usually do these commentaries in one take. Because I like to keep it real. I like to show you guys that I do make mistakes. But, you know, some people hate on that, which it's not really a big deal. Just want to point that out. But here in the 3rd, the Packers are making a drive going into the end zone, or trying to get into the end zone. James Starks is just lighting it up a little bit in the second half. He's got 38 yards rushing in the game. They finally put in Ryan Grant for his first carry of the game, and he is going to shed off a couple tackles, pick up a first down. He's got 11 yards rushing on the day. And then Ryan Grant straight up the middle gets pushed into the end zone, and the Packers tie at 14-14. Like I said, I play realistically. If I really wanted to, I could win these games by like 40, but I play realistically. Actually, I don't know if I could win by 40. Sometimes when I try really hard to blow someone out, I call like really dumb plays. And there's another slant play. A lot of people say it's dumb, but then again, they were blitzing and the middle was left open. And this is just a stupid run by me. So we settle for a field goal, and we go up 17-14. If you guys have noticed, most of the games I have to fight to win, or it's always a very close game. It's not like I'm winning by 21 points or more every single game. So that's another point. I'm sorry that I'm ranting on and on about the difficulty. It just kind of bothers me a little bit, especially since I recorded all the next games, the next 5 games, and I can't go back and re-record them, so they're all going to be on the same difficulty. That's the part that bothers me the most, because I would have bumped it up if I would have known that you guys would have been so upset. And that was just a horrible pass by Matt Flynn. Not very accurate. Chad Johnson's not too happy about that, which I'm happy that Chad Johnson is on the Miami Dolphins. I'm glad he's not on the Patriots anymore. Look at that nice one-handed catch by James Jones, but it is out of bounds, so we get the ball back with 6:22 left in the game. Marshawn Lynch breaking out to the outside, a very nice block. He gets pushed out of bounds at the 26-yard line. He's got 83 rushes on the game on 17 attempts. And here's another slant pass here. Hopefully they fix this in Madden 13. Like I said, a lot of you guys say it's cheap, and it's a play call that I like to call a lot. Not always intentionally, but we get a nice run there, and we get called for holding, and the man that holds is no other than John Moffitt, but the Packers would decline it because it would bring us down to a 4th down, and so we settle for another field goal, bringing us up 20-14 over the Green Bay Packers with 3:27 left in the game. James Starks on 2nd and 6 picks up a first down. He has 64 rushing yards on the game. And here is a penalty on the Green Bay Packers. I believe this is holding, which will bring them back 10 yards, 2nd and 17. So Aaron Rodgers has to make it 17 yards to pick up a first down, but he gets sacked by Mebane. Like I said, still probably pronouncing his name wrong. He has 4 sacks on the game, and I don't know why the Packers do this. But on 3rd and long, 25, when they need to get a first down, they call for a draw play. That's just some of the computer logic I don't understand. But on 4th down, Aaron Rodgers scrambles for a first down. So with 1:20 left in the game, Aaron Rodgers has to convert on 3rd down here. Greg Jennings gets brought down short. They're going to call timeout. 4th and 2. They hand it off to the fullback Ewing, who I believe is a rookie since Leonard Weaver was out. 1st and 10 for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers going deep to the left side. Jordy Nelson catches it, and he goes into the end zone for a touchdown. So the Packers are up 21-20, and yes, Aaron Rodgers' face. Don't know what that was about, but it is our turn to come back and try to win the game. We just need to get into field goal range, and Chris Johnson makes it all the way down to the 47-yard line on the great kick return. We're going to call for an outside handoff here to Marshawn Lynch. Just escaping A.J. Hawk, just a little bit faster than A.J. Hawk, bring us to the 33-yard line. And I knew we were just about in field goal range here, but we're going to try to pick up some more yards. Miller with a shedded tackle there, 37 seconds left in the game. Handed off to Marshawn Lynch, just wanted to pick up that first down, get us a little bit closer to the field goal posts. And now this is with McLean trying to center in, so we have to kick it straight down the middle. And once again, we're going to call for another run. I was being a little risky here. There's a chance we could have fumbled it, but we make it into the end zone with McLean, and we're going for the 2-point conversion, and that'll bring us up 28-21 with 7 seconds left in the game. So after the kickoff, 3 seconds left, Aaron Rodgers has to go deep for a Hail Mary, going to the right-hand side, and this one is going to get tipped down. So we're going to come away with the 28-21 win over the Green Bay Packers. Last second winning field goal there. Like I said, I don't win these games very easily. It took me to the very last second of the game. That is why I enjoy playing them, but I know you guys would like to see me struggle a little bit more. But that's going to wrap up this game. As you guys see, Brandon Mebane, like I said, probably pronouncing it wrong, 4 sacks, 5 tackles on the game. I think that is a season high for sacks in one game for us 4. I think Clemens might have had 3 one game. And you're going to see, like I said, I was only 7 of 14 on 3rd down, meaning that there was 7 times that I did not convert on 3rd down. And I don't always show you that. But Matt Flynn had a spectacular game, completing 60% of his passes. Marshawn Lynch hitting over 100 yards rushing. James Starks with 77. LT getting 2 touchdowns on the season, which the reason I start using him a lot more is because I want him to get higher in the rushing touchdown career list, career leaders, because he'll probably retire after this season. Not sure if I'm going to be showing you guys an off season because it would be pointless, but here are the receiving stats. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any comments, questions, let me know. And as always, thanks for watching, and tune in next time.